Yes, sir. Side 97, Drake's here. Albums in stores today. Drake songs with my help.
I need your help.
My personal selection.
Yes, because that's important.
But I want this to be about you today. Your album's out.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty hot out here in these streets.
I'm trying.
That's what they say about you.
I'm trying to piece it together.
And people want to know about you. People want to know what you're listening to.
Yeah.
What you like.
What do you want to know?
I don't know.
That's what you want to know?
Yeah, what are you into? What are you listening to? Who are you feeling?
I've been really inspired by like some real just gutter hood music, like just listening to like Lil Reese Savage mixtape, listen to Lil Herb, Lil Bibby, Fergie. You know, I'm proud of Ferg, ASAP Ferg. Mm-hmm. He's been killing it.
Where you at with the team? I know you know that's the big question, everybody. Where you at with Wayne and Young Money? And
I mean, you know,
the vibe is that the relationship has been strained.
It's not about being strained. You know, it's just that I think that I've become in this block of years that I've been doing this, I've become, you know, my own man and my own entity, and I think that I've formed OVO, and you know, I've never been the guy that was like just hanging around for the sake of hanging around, but I think it's just becoming more evident how much I'm not around now because of how busy I've gotten. I support Young Money, Cash Money everywhere I go. You know, I talk to Stunner almost every day, yeah, I do, yeah. And Wayne is, you know, Wayne's a busy guy, but when we see each other and we connect, it's always good vibes. It's always love.
So where does that come from? There? Where does that come from?
I think you know, I think I don't give people enough to talk about. I don't know if I make enough slip-ups or enough mistakes. So I think that stories have to be, you know, created out of thin air sometimes. And I think that's one of those things.
You should get into a rap battle.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
I feel like that's just. I feel like those things are of the moment.
Yeah, but you're qualified.
Yeah, no, I'm.
You know
oh no,
like
I'd hold it down.
You'd be enjoyable.
Yeah, but I do like I really do this like as far as writing goes, and it would have to be warranted because it would be scathing. The bars would be scathing. I can't just do it out of. I can't be the first one. You know, I'm always. You
wouldn't do it for sport ever.
Like just to call someone out.
No, like after Kendrick's thing, you wouldn't. I noticed you didn't really get into that too much. So
I just like I don't know. It just wasn't real to me. It's like I saw him after that, and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real or was that just like for the people? You know what I mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, you know, then let it be real. Then, you know, I mean, because those were harsh words, right? So it's like. You can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, what's up? Pretending like nothing ever happened. Like, that's not real. To me, that's not like the nature of battling. I mean, there's passion behind it. There's anger behind it, you know, and I personally enjoy making like great music and bodies of work over like being the talk of Twitter for like 5 days, you know.
But you seem just now a little irritated by it. No?
Really?
Yeah, just by even saying that it was those harsh words, it seemed like maybe it irritated you for a second. Is that wrong? No,
it's just like, I mean, coming from that situation, it was unexpected. You know, I wouldn't like. It's sort of like in working your way up and sort of building relationships. I wouldn't expect you to like throw all the relationships out the door for the sake of, like I said, being like the talk of the internet for 10 days, and then, you know, it's like now this, like, everyone's gonna forget about. I mean, people don't even care about it anymore.
So true.
But now, especially this week, it's like, yeah, okay, moving on. Like, I don't know if it was worth it, you know, because there's a lot of people that were mentioned that I feel like can't really go back and fuck with that guy after that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I shouldn't have cussed.
No, it's okay. I enjoy it. Get into it, Drake. Go.
But no, that's
people think you're too nice. That's the problem. You gotta curse a little bit more.
But anyway, I mean, for me, you know, it was cool. I feel like the verse was great, and I understand what.
As a fan, I would enjoy a Drake and Kendrick kind of sparring session.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I would. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? You want me to lie to you about this?
No, that's good. That's good. I understand it. I understand it. I never thought Kendrick, but there's a couple other people I thought would have called my name by now that I never did. But
is that what you're waiting for, the name call?
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Not waiting for it, but I'm ready for it.
Nice.
I'm not the guy, but there's a reason why they don't call my name. I'm not the guy. I'm not the one.
I like when you talk crazy, Drake.
I'm not talking crazy. I'm being honest.
I know. I like that.
I'm not the one.
I think people think you're nice, too nice.
Oh, I am a very nice guy. That's how I was raised. I'm a cordial, very nice guy. I don't like confrontation, but I'm also not the guy, especially when it comes to rap. I'm ready.
Talk that shit, Drake.
But I'm just ready. That's just real. Hey, now. Melodies on melodies.
I mean, you know, when I'm in the shower,
You might have to hit that for the people one time.
I only sing in private. Some gifts are meant to be kept to yourself. Okay. Not everything is for the world, you know.
Fair enough.
It's Hot 97. Drake is here. That's good. We're playing songs off the album, which is in stores today. Before that, we played Pound Cake.
We did.
Were you and Jay in the studio together?
No, I actually in a rare. Well, no, we were, but Jay did his verses first. And originally, that his verses were on a different beat, and I worked up the nerve to ask him not only for the song that I had heard, but I actually worked up the nerve to ask him for the acapella because I wasn't crazy about the
beat.
Well, I just thought I wasn't crazy about it. I just had an idea for it, and so you know, me and Boy Wonder and 40 kind of put our minds together and made this other beat. And when we sent it back to Jay, you know, shout out to OG Juan. OG Juan was like, man, this song, this is one of those ones. This is going to be a moment in New York. So we knew it was kind of a special moment. It was definitely following the trend of Light Up and what people want from me and Jay. I think a lot of the time, you know, like a song like Paris, for example, is like one of my favorite rap songs that's come out in the last, like, I don't know how many years, but it's such a big record. Got the world so involved in rap music. And I always want to do that with Jay, but at the same time, whenever it comes down to it, I always end up just like going bars.
You just want to spit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like he's definitely one of my favorite rappers and like one of my favorite people, period. So it's tough not to want to like just go off
just
and
rap.
Give people those moments. Yeah, that's what I want to do is just rap.
So you have like built a nice relationship with him.
I mean, yeah, I think like one of the strongest, I think, if not the strongest.
Of all the other rappers?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Who knew?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's like he's just like an incredible mentor to me and gives me great guidance and is very, very supportive. And
is that a new relationship, or were you guys always cool?
No, it's always been like that.
Really?
You know, I mean, I think the more I make him proud, you know,
that's
I
so
think,
cute.
yeah, like, you know, the more I show him prove, like that, the like, you know, that's where the relationship grows. You know, it's just like the more he has to say to me, you know, and I've been consistent enough to sort of deserve or warrant advice from him,
right?
And he gives it to me, you know, and he's just I saw him last night. He's like he's the best, man, for real.
Wow.
He's just a solid dude.
Yeah, we like Hov up here.
Oh yeah, of course. Come on.
So and then Kanye, you had the moment with Kanye at the festival, and then
ties at the Kardashians.
You guys have right now. You're like hanging out with the Kardashians, having dinner.
Yeah.
Doing, I don't know, brunches.
Weekly cocktails.
Weekly brunches over at the Kardashian house.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're there with them now? With the Jay, Kanye? You know, there's like this elite. Are you there?
To me,
yeah.
I'm just like working. You know, I still am very open about the fact that I always cite Kanye as a very prominent inspirational guy in my life. Same thing with Jay. You know, I think I'll forever be looking up at those guys. You know, and that's how I want to keep it.
You need that, right?
Well, yeah. I just like my goal is to like be, you know, remembered forever in this.
So you don't want to talk crazy right now
about those guys?
Yeah, a little bit, a little tiny bit. No, okay, fine.
Sorry.
That would have been really exciting.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been great, Drake.
Yeah, nah. I do have the best album of the year, though. I will say that.
Nice. better than Magna Carta.
I think I just have one of the best bodies of work of the year.
Yeah, talking crazy.
I worked hard on that thing, man.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
I mean, if you feel your album is better than Jay's, then you could just say that.
You are just...
you take me.
Want the moment, huh? Jay's going to listen to this. He's going to know exactly what you're up to.
Jay is so used to this, by the way. He saw that coming Jay, 4 questions ago, by the way.
Jay knows exactly what you're up to.
Do not get confused. Yeah.